It's time for a second date update. So it starts with they met on Hinge. That should perk everybody up. Well, not everybody up here, but somebody we know who's on Hinge. Dear Ryan and Sissy, met on Hinge, went out a couple times. I felt like things were building, but then he sent me a text that said, I'm guessing this has probably run its course. This is from Allie in Seal Beach. Allie, good morning. We're just reading your email here, getting your story. So he said, I'm guessing this has probably run its course. What do you make of that?
I mean, I'm just so confused because we met on Hinge and we went out a couple of times, and I thought things were progressing and we were building a foundation, and then he sends me that text, and then I just never responded because, I was hurt and confused, and, I don't want to chase someone who, clearly doesn't want to be with me.
Mm-hmm. So strange to use those words. How many times did you actually see him out or do something with him in total?
4.
And then out of nowhere, this text. I find it so rude.
Right.
I'm interested on Hinge, what did you, and I don't even know what the right questions are to ask about Hinge, but what did you see on Hinge that you liked?
Well, he matched with me and he commented on one of my photos, and then I connected with him, and then we chatted, and then we started going out. But he was cute and he seemed normal and not crazy.
Well, these are such good foundations for a relationship. I mean, starting with not a killer is always a good first step.
Yeah. Man, is that the world we're living in?
Listen, no, by the way, I used to say that too. I don't think that they're crazy, and it was almost like, well, that's a great first step.
Literally.
It's pathetic sometimes, though, to think that way. All right, listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you on hold, Allie. We're going to come back here in a second. We'll call him and put him on the air and see if we can find out, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll make the call in second date update next. We are about to make the call for second date update. So if you missed us getting to know Allie in Seal Beach, she met this guy on Hinge. She thought he was cute. He liked her photos. They matched. And she thought he wasn't crazy. And so those are the first steps to going out with him.
That's the criteria.
That was the criteria to going out with him, which I totally understand, actually.
Yeah.
So they went out 4 times, and then he sent a text saying, I'm guessing this has probably run its course, with no precursor to that, and really no thing that happened that she can understand why he would send that. Mm-hmm. So it sounds like he went out 4 times and is trying to bail, but used those words. So she hasn't responded to that text. I'm very curious about this one. Allie, you there?
Yep.
Okay, hang for a second. You stay there. You're going to be able to hear this. We're about to put him on. We just got him on the phone. We're going to ask him some questions. So be very quiet, okay?
Okay.
Okay. His name's Danny. It says Danny.
Danny.
Hi, Danny. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Hey, Danny. It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany on 102.7 KISS FM. How are you?
Hi.
Pretty good. How you doing?
Super good. So we're calling about a woman you met on Hinge. How's Hinge going?
It's going okay. Boy, I thought I won something, so this is...
Well, who knows? Who knows? By the end of this call, we may decide to give you something. You met Allie on Hinge, this woman named Allie?
Yes.
And
yep, I remember Allie.
So what did you like about her on Hinge? Like, what inspired you to Hinge her?
Well, first of all, she's very good looking. She's a beautiful girl. But she had... And I don't want this to sound bad or disparaging about anyone else, but she had more depth than some of the women women I've met on there. She just, she was a thoughtful person. She had interests in life that extended kind of beyond just the normal superficial.
Are you still dating?
No, it didn't really work out.
What happened?
I think she just kind of lost interest in me. She just sort of wasn't initiating any kind of contact. She was always seemed like she was just sort of waiting for me to call, and then I kind of got the feeling that maybe she wasn't really waiting for me to call or text. Like maybe she got interested in somebody else.
So everything about her added up. She was better than even advertised on Hinge. You go out with her several times. You felt like she was not showing the same feeling back to you. That's where you
like,
are.
I'm
never bummed.
She never
bummed.
texted me first.
I'm bummed. Are you bummed?
Yeah, no, I was really disappointed too. It was a drag. But I mean, I have a lot going for me. I work in marketing. I've got a good job. I've got some pretty, like, I like to surf. I think I'm a pretty good catch, without tooting my own horn too much.
Do they have a section on Hinge where guys can meet guy friends? Because I think I'd like your, whatever you do on it. I'd hinge you as a buddy.
I'd hinge you. I think that's a different app.
Yeah, I mean, I'd totally hang out with you, man, if you want to do it.
Yeah. I have a surfboard. I just haven't really activated it too much. But anyway, listen, you said maybe you won something. Well, maybe you did. Maybe you have won something here because we have actually Allie on the phone who has been listening to all this. And Allie, I'm dying to know. First, Allie, say hi so he knows you're there.
Hey.
I'm dying to know
Allie.
What did you think about all that, Allie?
I'm just shocked because, I thought we had a connection too, and you just sent me a text that was like, well, I guess this has probably run its course. Thanks. Like, I don't know. That was, to me, a clear sign that you didn't want to be with me, and yeah.
It's not that. I just, after a few dates, I want to feel like someone else is interested in me, like I don't mind being like, I'm a gentleman. I always want to text and call first. But after we get to know each other a little bit, if the girl's not, initiating any kind of contact with me, I just think she's not into it. So,
Allie, does that make sense? Because it sounds like both of you are feeling the same thing. Maybe your love languages are a little different. So, Allie,
love languages are so different.
Would you like to go out again with Danny?
Yeah, I would love to. Like, I'm sorry. I can see what he means, and, I was just enjoying the attention. But, now I see I wasn't reciprocating, so I'm glad I called into you guys to clear all this up.
I love Danny, so let's get together soon, right? The guy sounds awesome.
Yeah.
He's got a lot going for him.
Man.
Thank you very much, Danny, for hearing us out. Allie, thank you for reaching out. I'll leave it to you guys to get together, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot, you guys.
All right.
Thanks.
Good luck. Bye. And that, my friends, that is the reason we do Second Date Update.
Love it.
If you're listening and you're dating and you're living here, you're probably a little envious of those two. Right? Like those two seem really like
that
good
just
people.
goes to show don't jump to conclusions.
And also, if you feel something, say something.
Exactly.
Like she felt it, but she didn't say it.